Barry has asked me to make these because they're a delicious sweet treat from Sicily, somewhere he went on holiday. So I've decided I'll make them. Unfortunately, he hasn't turned up to cook them.
Don't worry, everyone. Got an upgrade.
It's going to kill you.
Oh, Barry.
Right, what we're going to do is very simple pastry, homemade pastry, which we're then going to fry in tubes, and we're going to make a filling to go inside, which is apple and cinnamon with ricotta cheese. It's unbelievable.
Sounds good.
So pastry first. So first up, plain flour into there. Next up, a little bit of sugar, just to sweeten it. Some melted butter. You can just pour that in there. A little teaspoon or so of vanilla extract. So the vanilla is quite strong in the pastry, which is quite unusual. Normally that would be in the filling or something.
Cool.
And the bit that makes this Sicilian white wine.
Bit of wine.
So we're using wine to actually bind the whole thing together. It's an amazing flavour. However, you do have to have a bit of faith. If you follow the instructions exactly, all the links down below will give you the right weights and measurements. It will look like a very dry pastry, but just stick with it. Keep working it with a utensil first, and then get your hand in there and start to knead it until you've got a dough. While you're doing that, I'm going to peel up a cooking apple, and we'll start to get that cooking off as well. Perfect. At this point, if you just wrap it in cling film, because like most pastries, we do need to let it rest in the fridge before we actually start to work with it. All of this diced apple can go into a saucepan, and then we just turn that over a gentle heat with a knob of butter and cook it until we've got basically an apple puree and a tiny pinch of cinnamon.
And there it is, rested. Ben, I am a generic, non-specific YouTube commenter, and I don't like apple and cinnamon. What would you suggest as an alternative?
Something you do like. I mean, it really is as basic as that. You can pretty much put anything into these fillings. Think kind of fruity and think of a cheesy, creamy filling, but you could do like a hazelnut thing. Limoncello, very Italian, so you put citrus in there. So what we've got is our pastry now, it's rested. What we want to do is roll it out as thin as possible. And then what we're going to do is just cut around something that is circular and use that to form our cannoli rings. Now this is a very traditional piece of kit. I have had to go and get these cannoli rings, but essentially all you're looking for is a piece of metal tubing.
Yeah.
And while you're just rolling those out, we'll get one egg, and we're going to use that to kind of stick them together.
Bind it.
We've now got these tubes. All we're going to do is wrap them around there, and then a little bit of that egg, just dab it on there, and that acts as the glue to seal it in. And these are beautiful. You've rolled those a treat.
Thanks.
What we can do is lower them into the oil. The oil should be about 170 to 180 degrees Celsius, and that will be enough to cook them in maybe 2 or 3 minutes. And don't overfill the pan. 3 is plenty. 3 because we've only got 3 tubes.
We can only do 3 at a time.
As you lift them out, be very, very careful. Make sure the tubes aren't full of oil. And then just rest them. So all of our apple, now cooked down in the butter and the cinnamon, can go into there. And we just want to blitz it up to a puree. We've got ricotta cheese, which is the traditional filling, Sicilian filling. We've added in the icing sugar. All of that can go in there. Filling, ready to go for later on. What you can also do is melt some chocolate. So you crack that into the bowl. Now, with a bit of luck, these tubes will just slide out like that. Yeah. What you're left with, you can see the golden colour is both on the inside and the outside. What we're going to do is take our cannoli tubes, dunk the ends in chocolate, dunk the chocolate ends in hazelnuts.
This is a dream come true.
And then let them just set up on a bit of paper. There we go. The chocolate needs to set up, and then we'll be able to pipe right through the middle. And just from one end, pipe plenty of that mixture in, and it will find its way to the other end. Little sprinkling of icing sugar and a dusting of cinnamon. There we go, a delicious Italian, Sicilian treat. It's our cannoli, sorted.
Let's not mess about.
I'm not going to lie to you, these are not going to be easy to eat, but
it's going to be a messy one.
Enjoy.
I love these. Oh.
What I wanted to demonstrate was how flaky that pastry is. This has been fried, and that is a combination with the white wine and the frying.
If you're from a country and you also have something similar to this, then please do tell us, comment down below, take a photo and upload it to Sorted Food, and we will enjoy it.
Almost as much as we enjoyed those.